Hebrews 3, verse 1 to 6. The faithful Son. Over the house, the writer calls his audience holy brethren, partakers of the heavenly calling, directing their attention to the one who stands at the center of that calling, Jesus, the apostle and high priest of their confession. The language is deliberate. Apostle speaks of one sent, commissioned from God to reveal and accomplish his purpose. High priest speaks of representation, mediation, and completion of what pertains to God on behalf of the people. In him, both directions meet, God reaching man and man brought fully to God. He is set alongside Moses, not as an equal in rank, but as a point of comparison. Moses was faithful in all God's house, as a servant. His faithfulness was real, weighty, and honored. Through him came the law, the structure, the pattern, the testimony of things that would later be spoken more fully. Yet his place was within the house. He belonged to it, served in it, and testified of something beyond it. But Christ is counted worthy of greater glory than Moses, inasmuch as the builder of the house has more honor than the house itself. This distinction is decisive. The house does not give rise to the builder gives rise to the house. Moses, though faithful, is part of what was built. Christ stands as the one through whom the house exists at all. And then the writer presses further, he who built all things is God. The implication is unmistakable. The one being spoken of, the Son, is not merely associated with God's work. He is identified with the divine act of building itself. Moses was faithful as a servant, for a testimony of those things which were to be spoken afterward. His ministry pointed forward. It carried within it an incompleteness, not in its purpose, but in its scope. It bore witness to realities that had not yet been unveiled in their fullness. Every ordinance, every pattern, every word given through him leaned toward a greater revelation. But Christ is faithful as a son over his house. The relationship shifts from servant to son, from within to over, from anticipation to fulfillment. The Son does not merely serve the structure. He governs it, defines it, and brings it into its intended completion. What was once spoken in shadow now stands revealed in substance. And whose house are we? The writer declares. The identity of the house is no longer tied to a physical structure, nor confined to the arrangements that once defined it. The house is a people, those who share in the heavenly calling, those brought into what the Son presides over. The language reflects a transition already underway, a movement from the former order, centered in earthly patterns, to the reality established in the Son. The condition that follows: if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end, echoes the language of perseverance, but within the context of a people standing at the threshold of fulfillment. The end is not an abstract concept, but the consummation of what had long been promised, the point at which what was anticipated through Moses finds its realization in Christ. Thus, the passage presents a contrast and a culmination. Moses, faithful servant, testifying of what would come. Christ, faithful Son, presiding over what has come. The house, once defined by the servant's ministry, now stands under the authority of the Son. And the people addressed are identified not with the shadow, but with the substance, not with the anticipation, but with the realized order established by the one who built all things.